Live in a bit.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the MS7 Morning Show. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the MS7 Morning Show. Good morning, Mr. Sim.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning, Pen. Sorry.
Good morning, everybody.
Swallow. Sorry. I got too big. Good morning, JJ. How are you this morning? Give a few minutes for some people to make it in. I know it's been a crazy weekend. This whole month is crazy. I think we're down to 3 weeks to Christmas. I know Christmas falls on a Friday. Today is the what? It's the 7th. So yeah.
Huh.
hmm So definitely 3 weeks because 7 and 3 is 21. So yeah, we got three weeks and 4 days till Christmas. So yeah, get started. Also, I know that they as of yesterday, everything was still on sale at like Best Buy and Amazon and different places. Because I actually went by Best Buy yesterday and Saturday, and everything was still on sale. But Target had already changed their price, even though they said the Saturday still had went off Saturday, but they were still honoring it if you price matched. So let's see if everything is still on sale real quick.
Hi, Semitech. Hi, Asher. Welcome.
Hey,
Good
Sydney.
morning, Ash. Good morning, Cindy Tech. How are you? And I want to say real quick, if you haven't, go subscribe to Simi Two Tech, and he has also a Telegram group. Also, JJ, you could put your Telegram group in there too if you like the JJ the ICC Telegram as well. Good morning, Clifford. How are you?
Morning, Clifford.
Let me see real quick. Is it still having a sale? Actually, let me see. Yes, they're still on sale. Let me type in here so I can share my screen. I'm looking it up real quick. But according to what I see there, everything is still so I don't know exactly when the sales are gonna end for Best Buy because I thought they were gonna end Saturday like Target's did. Because Target sale ended Saturday. But I'm about to share my screen. Just give it a minute. Good morning, OTA 619. 619 OTA.
Good morning, 619.
Hi, 619.
Yes. As you see, the 4Ks are still $39. So they're still on sale, and the lights are still 17. And the other ones are still 29. I thought they were 27, but they're 29 right now. And they even have some on clearance, as far as the older ones, for $37. So they still have their sale for the Fire Sticks. You can get let me see, this 2-pack for $35.98. Okay, you get 2-pack of lights, $35.98. So I'm pretty sure if they're still having their sale, Amazon may be still having their sale.
Yeah, perhaps so.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if the Echoes are still on sale real quick.
Well, same to you, Asher. Appreciate it.
Yep. I could just look up Echo instead of Echo Show. And it'll show me all the Echoes. Yep, my computer will quit freezing. It did it this morning.
What's up, Troop?
Morning, Troop. So these went up to $69. I'm at $79. They were $64, but now the Echo 8s are $79. So they're still cheaper than regular price. They're $129, but they're $79 now.
Hi, Trooper.
Good morning, Trooper. The 10s are $149.99, and the 5s are still $44.99. So you still have they're still on sale right now if you like to get it, and if you like a stand for it, they're $24. Or you can get the other stand for $17. I'm pretty sure that the dots are still $18, I believe. Nope, they're $24. So they were $18, but it looked like they went up to $24. The third generation dots are $24, but they're still cheaper than the $40 that they usually are. And I think the new dots are still $29. We'll look back and see.
That's interesting. The one mentioned that some Walmarts have the TiVo stick for $10 less.
Wow. So the Echo Dots are still $29. And I'm pretty sure the ones with the clocks are still $39. And you can get the larger one for $69. That's regularly $100. So they're still on sale.
Okay.
The children's are $39. These are the larger ones, though. The ones this is $39 with the clock on it. It's $39. So yeah. It's still the smart plugs are $24. And if you like the Echo Auto, which Brooklyn has showed a great video on the Echo Auto, one of his last videos of how he had did it in his car, they're still $20. So they make a great gift too, especially if you have Amazon Music or any of the services and you don't have a your car is kind of techy but not completely techy. You know, this would be a great gift for
Hey, what's
somebody.
up, next level?
Good morning, Next Level. How are you?
Should have bought more Donna links.
Should have bought. I know. I know. So yeah, this is really nice. Like I said, Brooklyn did a great video on this. One of his last videos that he did. Like he's like, come back. He'll be back. But yeah. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for a second. Okay, you can get the PS5 with air miles. I'm hearing. Wow, that's great. That's great. So those who are into getting the PS5, that's another great deal to get it. To get the PS5. Yeah, Next Level, the One Trooper. If any of you like to get on the panel, you're more than welcome to get on the panel if you like. Just let me know. If you're talking about sales on Walmart, okay, I may have to check that out. I have a couple of TiVo 4Ks. Yeah, the Dynalinks were great. I mean, Penn had some great videos on the Dynalinks. I mean, I couldn't believe they went right back $50. I thought they would have extended that sale. Maybe, who knows? Maybe they'll go back on sale between now and Christmas. You never know what Walmart may do.
Yeah.
You never know. I know that some shows has made their return, and I didn't watch it yet, so no spoiler alerts. But I know Power's made its return this weekend.
Looks good.
Did you watch it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Somehow,
I did not get a chance
somehow,
to watch it. Hmm?
somehow on the phone, in between other stuff that's been going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to catch up with it. Also, don't forget, if you have a Best Buy, if you shop at Best Buy regularly, don't forget about Members Mondays. Members Mondays is where you can get certain discounts on Mondays only through Best Buy. So if you shop at Amazon regularly, I'm not Amazon, I'm sorry, I said Amazon, but I meant Best Buy. If you shop at Best Buy and you shop online, or even if you don't shop online, but if you shop regularly for Best Buy, um, they have the Monday Members Mondays only account. So you have to be a member, sign up, online with Best Buy, and they'll have sales just for Mondays only. So don't forget to check out your Member Mondays. Let's see. Good morning, Gloria White. How are you this morning? Oh yeah, Shameless is another good show. I haven't seen it in a while. I have to catch up on it. I think I missed like about one season of it, so I really will have to binge watch it. But Shameless is another great, but it's a great dysfunctional show, but it's really good. If anybody watched it, it doesn't take much to get it hooked. That's another Showtime original. Yeah, I know about looking a little bit to see any new shows that's come out. I'm pretty sure Ella can see this back out. But 1 second. And also Hulu also is going to lose some of their local channels to Sinclair that Sinclair owns. Now as everybody knows that Dish Network lost a lot of channels that Sinclair owned due to pricing, their prices being really high, and I guess they didn't want to get them and then have to resell them to the customers for that price. So I don't know if they as of today if they end up working out a deal or anything with them, but they're saying the same thing right now. It's starting with Hulu. Let me see. It says Hulu is next in line of cable providers and streaming services to lose locals due to disruption in broadcast. Some viewers started receiving strolling online notices this weekend, such as CBS and other
Hmm.
channels. hmm So, let me see. It said in January, YouTube dropped their dispute. They had a dispute with them. In March, Sling dropped their dispute. Let me see. In March, Sling removed some of their channels last year because they had the same dispute with them as well. So maybe Sinclair is asking for a whole lot of money. I mean, being that people are leaving cable in droves, especially since the pandemic, So
Hmm.
they got to find a way to make up the money somehow. What are your thoughts on it, Mr. Sim? Hello?
Sorry, I
He
just
Please
stepped
step
away.
out.
What did I miss?
I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't know you weren't you there. I was saying that Sinclair, that Sinclair, it says that Hulu is going to lose some channels, some of your local channels that Sinclair owns. And right
Okay,
now,
yep.
we already know that Dish Network is going through a dispute, and they've lost a lot of their local channels, a lot of channels, because there's like, we're not going to pay this price that you're trying to charge us
Mm-hmm.
for to buy your channels to
Yep, yep.
pass it on to the consumer. So right now they're in a dispute with them. And via the article, it was saying that as of January, YouTube dropped some. Oh, it said YouTube dropped some channels and ended their dispute. And as of March, Sling removed some channels as well. March last year, Sling removed some channels as well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I
so
guess.
and I was saying that being that a lot of people are leaving the cable companies and stuff, and they're not holding on to as many people and stuff. Sinclair, I guess, feel like they got to make the money somehow, so they're raising the prices, probably, my opinion. And
Well, in my opinion, I think they should drop the prices because if you're losing customers, then you're obviously doing something wrong. So if you want your customers, you should really drop your prices. So the lower the prices are, the more customers going to join. You
Yep.
know,
right.
that's just my opinion. I may be wrong, but this is what I think.
hmm
Uh,
hmm
the more the price you drop and the more services you put, so if you got a service and the service is cheaper, but you provide other things that other services don't provide, you are more likely to have more customer coming to you. Then you're going to lose customers because you're going to raise your prices up even higher.
Right.
So which way would you go? I mean, I would rather pay for a cheaper service, but they also provide me with more content than paying something that has less content but it's more expensive. So give or take, which one suits you better, you know?
Correct. Yeah, OTA 619 OTA says so many people was pissed off yesterday. Yeah, because no CBS, no football. But
Mm.
and this is sad. You're paying for all these channels, and you got to turn around and pull out your antenna just to be able to watch your local channel. You're like, well, what am I paying you guys for? Now I got to get out the
Yeah,
antenna just to watch football because they
the end
technically
user.
still get CBS if they use an antenna, but why should they have to go through that?
Mm.
And not only that, at the end of the day, the end user doesn't. They are the ones that's losing. It's not those companies because they're still making their money. It's the people that are actually paying for the services that are not getting what they're supposed to be getting, which is very unfair. I believe it's not right. We shouldn't be doing it.
So, what are your thoughts on it, Blamo?
Yeah, exactly what Sim said.
Yes. Yeah, OTA says the fact is they are charging you for stuff that's free all over. Yeah, if you have an antenna, you can watch it free every day. If you have an antenna, yeah, JJ says, I'm glad OTA and APKs are my backups. Yeah, because you know, if we didn't have wasn't in our community and didn't have the backups that we had, we would be lose out on a lot of stuff. So like they would do more to work with these companies, you know. What are your thoughts, Pen?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's important to have backups and certain things to keep you going. But with like the price increases, the market's really going to dictate how that goes. Either they're going to have to lower the prices and offer more value to the consumer to keep more people, or they're going to have to change some things around or find another business to do because it's not going to be a good thing for them in the long run at all.
Oh yeah.
They should have
Also,
more options. They should have more options for the end user. They don't have um options for end users. So people are just going to go somewhere where it's cheaper or they don't have to pay any money. That's how they're losing their customer base.
Yeah.
yeah. Good morning, Octavia. Miss Octavia.
Good morning, Miss Octavia.
It's just like what I said on Friday.
Morning.
Remember, I was saying on Friday we were talking about a lot of the movie, some of the motion picture industries. They're realizing they're not going to be making any money at the theater, so they decided, even though they don't want to, because that's where most of their money is made, and they make way more money in the theater. They've already said, "Hey, for the next year, our movies are going to have no choice but to go straight to streaming."
Mm,
Because they know the consumer just do not want to take that chance, especially with the social distancing rules. They're not getting as many people in the theaters. The theaters are losing a lot of money. You know, I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
that, like I said, I thought that that would have made the drive-ins really popular by now, but
Yeah.
apparently not. I mean, but then again, realistically, I guess they couldn't be really, really popular because it would be more popular down south than up north due to the weather. But even they are saying, hey, we got to make our money somehow. So we're just going to go ahead and have our movies go straight to streaming for at least the next year. And then we'll see what we can do after that.
Yeah.
I hope you get to feeling better soon, Miss Octavia. You
I
kind
feel
of
better, Octavia.
better
Take
soon,
care of yourself. Take
Yeah.
care of yourself out there.
especially with this crazy weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's getting heated up here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You got that beautiful summer weather. I don't want to hear about
Nice summer weather.
it. It's summertime where you're at.
Uh,
Morning, Kiko.
Good morning, Kiko.
what's up,
Uncle
Kiko?
Hi, Mike.
Riley.
What's up, Mike?
Hi, Mike.
Good
Welcome,
morning,
Mike.
Mike. How are you this morning, Mike?
Uncle Riley.
Are
Hi,
you
James.
just a minute? Sorry. You take over for a second, please. Or somebody
What's
take
up,
over
Uncle
for a
Riley?
second.
Sure. What's up, James? Good
What's
morning.
up,
How you
James?
doing?
What's up, Mike? Kiko.
Kiko, come back.
Uncle Riley. Uncle Rolly.
So, what's everybody been watching? Anything new? Anything good?
I checked out that Hulu original called A Teacher.
Okay, haven't heard of that
Second
one yet.
episode. Yeah, just
It's
started
good.
that like last night. I mean, I've only got through the first episode. Seems like it's gonna be a
Okay,
pretty good
yeah.
one. That's it. I haven't really been watching anything else lately.
The new Liam Neeson's movies looks very good. Honest Thief looks very interesting.
Sounds like a lot of action. He plays
Yeah,
a lot
it is.
of great
All of
action
his movies are pretty
movies.
good. I like all of his movies. Hi, Johnny E. Welcome.
Good morning, Johnny.
Johnny,
Morning,
Let's
Johnny.
Johnny says, "Oh yeah, a lot of ladies aren't gonna be able to watch Young and the Restless and the Bold and the Beautiful on CBS. Yeah, they're gonna miss their soap operas, aren't they?
oh yeah, those are too popular
Dramatic.
for us
They're
too.
gonna be able to yep, they're not gonna be able to find out yeah, who messed with who or who's doing whatever. they better they're
Yeah.
gonna go get their antenna. Yeah, they're gonna be telling them better hurry up and change providers because I got to see what happened with Jack. That he didn't get out of the hospital. Yeah, who shot
He's been
JR?
on
I
that
don't
bed
know.
for too long.
Uh,
Who shot Jack?
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's
but
been in
you
the
know what?
hospital way too
A
long.
lot
Yeah,
of
the
shows
Henry, the
start
Henry,
breaking down
who
like that
shot
though.
Henry? I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
watch soap operas because, like I said, I don't have time to
but if
be
you think
through
about
with.
it, a lot of shows are like that, where you find out in the next episode who shot who or what happened with this character. I mean, it's not just one particular
Stop giving away stuff that Sharon doesn't want to know yet.
You don't watch that show, so you're not gonna say anything on that.
comment.
But yeah, you're right. A lot of them are exactly like that. Like you said, like the show you was talking about, Power. Um, even on if you watch Criminal Minds or Law and Order or whatever,
Those are
a lot of them
shows?
shows do
Oh.
leave you with cliffhangers, making you want to watch it next week. I mean, the only difference is you're not watching it the next day to find out. You have to wait a whole week. So I guess there are a lot of shows that's technically soap operas. We just don't put it under that category.
Nah. Soap opera is a whole different thing. No.
Yes.
It's gotta be
Oh, yep. That's
entertaining.
another show they're gonna miss. And I know a lot of people that's addicted to The Price is Right. Well, quite a few people. They gotta watch their Price is Right and their Wheel of Fortune. I don't know if Wheel of Fortune comes on that same channel, but they have to watch their Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, and Price is Right.
Wow. Classic shows.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm not even sure they're aired here. I need to check.
You're not sure what? I think
No,
yeah.
I don't.
Oh, them
They probably
shows.
do, but I just don't watch TV here that much.
Yeah. Let me see. OT. Okay, he says Spanish soaps are the best. Oh, we know through Marcos, they got to be the best because every day he's like, I gotta watch my soaps.
Some of their content is very good. Like I have seen some of the Spanish soap operas. Some of them are okay. What was that, Blamo? Did you?
The king of novellas, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. So, and it says on weekend wrap up, HBO Max refines home box office, discovering new streaming services and more.
Hmm.
So
Really interesting to see how HBO Max is going to work because they're going to be releasing quite a few movies in there. So it'll be
yes,
very
they are
interesting to see.
originals. It's the original just for them.
Hmm.
Also, HBO Max trials are no more, so you will not be able to get a trial for HBO Max. And the first people to do that was Netflix. So I'm thinking all these places are going away from trials. You think
Hmm.
because Netflix said they're no longer doing trials now, HBO Max just announced they're going to no longer do trials. This is last bit of major HBO Max news this week to do in streaming services. We're removing our 7-day free trial offer. The removal is the removal is unsurprising, giving us a rush to exclusive content set to come with our services within the coming year. So yeah, I think that one reason why people maybe getting rid of the trials, some of the companies is because a lot of people take advantage of it. You think that may be one of the reasons? And I don't know what other reasons why these companies are starting to get rid of the trials.
Maybe they're abusing it. Maybe they're giving it to other people. Using their accounts.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
trials
possible.
often gets abused, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
try to just end it entirely.
Mm-hmm. Well, we know with Netflix, you're allowed to share it with more than outside your house because the CEO actually came on. I can't remember if it was the news or Entertainment Tonight and said that he said first he didn't welcome you sharing it to happen in his own family, and now he realized you may have a child that's in college or somebody that's serving or something like that, and
Mm-hmm.
you're still basically kind of taking care of them, but they can't afford to have the Netflix and stuff. So he realized that you may have extended family members that don't live with you. So that's why he lifted the that's why they lifted the uh not allowing people to share it outside the household. So now you're able to share Netflix outside your household.
Hmm.
Also, on the fourth, you know that Discovery Plus launched, and if you get you can either get it for $4.99 a month, which is ad free, or $6.99 a month. Well, actually, let me see. But in January, let me see, Discovery Plus launches with ads suspended in their free plan. So they're going to suspend ads in January within their free plan. So I wonder how that's going to work, because right now, if you get the ads, it's $4.99. So are they going to go away with the $4.99 price and only keep the $6.99 for it to be ad free, because they're suspending the ad plan? So that's basically what they're going to do. They're suspending their ad plan in January. So it's no sense in. Well, I guess you can get the $4.99 for now, but next month it's going to go away. I would think with the ads, it would just, I don't know.
Hey, good morning, Julian in Brooklyn.
Good morning, Julian. Good morning, Brooklyn. How are you this
Mhm.
morning?
And good
Hello,
morning, lady.
everyone. Oh, hi, Layden.
I thought HBO, they probably do encourage account sharing. I'm pretty sure they do, because I know Netflix and Hulu allows you to. And like I said, I seen the CEO come on TV and talk about his reasons for going ahead and allowing the account sharing. So, and I think they were one of the first ones to allow the account sharing.
Mm.
So, because of that reason. So I'm pretty
Uh,
sure they do the account sharing. They're just getting away from the free trials.
Disney Plus also does it as well. If people are interested to know,
Pardon me?
Disney Plus is also you can also have profiles.
Oh,
Mm.
definitely. And you can study at pro. You could. I don't know how many profiles and all you can add, but I know you can add several profiles. I have Disney Plus.
Yeah,
I
I've got
have the
about.
whole Disney Plus with the we're doing all that together. Because my daughter absolutely loves Disney Plus, and I know I could just watch all the streaming stuff that she watch, but I like a lot of the Disney exclusive stuff that's on there. And at her age, I like for her to be able to just click on Disney and watch the Disney type stuff.
Mm.
And of course, as I announced Friday, Hulu Watch Party is now available. So if
Mm.
you're with somebody, you got family living somewhere else, you guys could watch movies together, just like with Plex, with I think Disney Plus. I think they said they started their watch party. Netflix has a watch party, and there's a whole lot of companies that's come up with a watch party because of a lot of these places are with shutdowns and everything, so that you can still go with your family and have that little bit of movie experience together, or show, or watch your favorite shows together. Also, as I announced before, HBO Max will start with their 4K content, starting with Wonder Woman. So when Wonder Woman comes out exclusively on HBO Max on Christmas, they'll start their 4K content will launch that day. So if you have a 4K device and you want to watch it through your 4K, you'll be able to start watching 4K on Christmas as well. Maybe that's their Christmas present to the viewers, right?
All right, Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, that's what's up. 619. Yeah, I just have issues with the watch party with Plex, like several. Like often, it'll just kick me out of my own party, and I don't know what the cause of it is.
Yeah, which is crazy. Let me see. Other little news. HBO Max has put out their roundup for the month of December. Speaking of HBO Max, they're having a Christmas special with Carrie Underwood. They're having The Godfather, 1949, 40 Days and 40 Nights. It's a whole list of movies. They break it down by year. So they have a bunch of movies. Wait a minute. They have movies from 2016, 2017, 2015, and they have the different categories broken down of the movies by year and what's coming there for in December to HBO Max. I had to say within 5 minutes and left the show. Yeah, hopefully they will work out their bugs because I don't know what's going on with Plex sometimes with their watch party. But
Yeah.
as Penn said, sometimes it is kind of aggravating to watch something and then you get kicked out of your watch party or
Mm.
But I know another way you also can get over it. I mean, you still be able to watch the movie together if you both click on the movie and then you just decide to press play at the same time. You still have that same experience of watching it together without the watch party. So it's still like you're having a watch party. So that's another way to get around it if you are doing a watch party through Plex and it's giving you that problem with the kick out. Just say press play on the count of three or something.
And that works a whole lot better.
It does, doesn't it? And I think the concept is good, but this is something new. A lot of stuff is so new to a lot of people. This is a new way of life. So we're adjusting to so many things in just one year that people haven't been doing before. Yeah, here all the cable channels suffer. I don't see any other vehicles. Yep, yep.
Good morning, the
Good
butcher.
morning, the butcher.
What's up, Butcher?
How are you this morning? Let me know if you'd like to get on. I will put the matter of fact, let me just put the link out. You or Brooklyn or
Hello, Mr. Butcher.
Next
Welcome.
Level. If any of you like to come on, the link will be in the chat. JJ as well, if you like to come on, or you just want to stay in the chat.
Yeah.
Good morning, Shelly Shell. I didn't see you earlier. How are you this morning? Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. How's everybody today?
Blessed and
Good,
highly
Doing
good,
favored.
good.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I got a day off. I'm gonna try to get some stuff done today, but yeah, good day. Good day.
Good, good.
Right.
Nice.
Great to hear it.
Oh yeah. And it doesn't feel as much of a Monday as it originally did when I first got up. So okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about before you came. We were talking about that Hulu Live was going to be losing a lot of their channels through the Sinclair, kind of like what we talked about Friday. Now they're starting to go, they're getting ready to go through the same thing
Yep.
that Dish went through. And they said in January, YouTube was going to lose some channels.
If they're not willing to pay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
it was like what we talked about Friday evening on my show was definitely with Tyler being on there. This is the beginning. People think, oh, I know I'm paying for YouTube Plus or YouTube Live, whatever it is, and I'm immune of it. No, you're not. If they get the money from Dish and Direct, you don't think they're not going to say the same thing to everybody else?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And this is for a question for you, Butcher.
It depends on which Raspberry Pi you have. The Raspberry Pi 3B Plus is a good media server. It can do a good job. It's not going to do a phenomenal job if you have a lot of people on it, or if you are trying to push a lot of 4K. If you're trying to do something like that, I would probably invest a little bit more and get yourself the Raspberry Pi 4. And you could possibly, now that goes up to 8 gigs of RAM. So if you're planning for just you and you alone, you can get away with the B plus fine. But if you're thinking about sharing it with other people, other family members, then that's when you have to think about more RAM and more processor. So it just depends on how big you're going to go with it.
Yes, he said thank you.
No problem, and it's cheap.
Yep.
I mean, you can get a Raspberry 3B Plus for what, $40, $50 for a whole kit, the case and everything. SD card, if you're running small, just the OS, you can get it by with a little SD card, and then plug in your external hard drive to it, and you're rolling. I was just actually playing my retro this morning. I downloaded a new image and was actually testing a new image for my retro Pi, and it was working. It's okay. I still think Virtual Man's was a little bit better, but it doesn't hurt to have them. I got extra SD cards.
Yeah. It says right here, YouTube tests a video appeals, which is a new way for suspended channels to beg for clemency. So if you want to get back on YouTube, it says get back on YouTube. It's Good Side by let me see. Wait a second, I tipped off of it. Go back on there. Okay. Get back on YouTube's Good Side by incorporating a dance routine into your appeal. Yeah, now they have where you can actually go on YouTube and appeal your channel if your channel is going to be suspended. So they're testing that out. They're testing YouTube videos to appeal. You got to clip a video to appeal your channel. Like, don't cut me off. Blah blah blah. Anybody had anything they wanted to say on that?
Keep your head down with YouTube, boy. I've been there. I've been on the 90-day. You shouldn't have posted that list. And then I've gotten sometimes if you just appeal it, if it's something stupid, I actually got one for Player Pass. Remember where we were showing trailers, right, Sharon?
Right, I remember that.
We showed a trailer, and they they hit me. Some company put in there for a copyright strike, saying that I was showing their content. And I wrote a thing saying, how can that be content? I just showed a trailer. And I think it wasn't even the trailer. I think it was that, how TMDB shows that little, when I'm showing for the photos, it has that little video clip.
Yes.
If you know what I mean? It has like a little video clip. IMDb has. I think that they tried to get me for that. And I said, how is that a copyright? And they ended up reversing it about a day later. But yeah, you can test it for sure if it's something that you think that's not that bad.
Here's another question for you.
Penn said wrong
Okay,
I,
thank
place
I
for me.
already
you.
answered it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's odd to me because I watch other people and they'll post movies or they'll review movies and
Yep.
but I know one person said the key to reviewing movies and stuff like that is you have to keep stopping and talking through it. Don't
Hmm.
show the movie like you're just showing the movie and say, okay, well, this was about blah 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 blah. You know, even if you're showing a commercial for it, keep stopping and talking, keep stopping and talking and stuff. I think I've heard somebody say something about that. Um, and another thing that was like, make sure you put the link in the description. You know, but and then some people can play music, and
Yeah.
you can play a little piece of a song, and you get a strike.
Hmm.
So it's just
I,
really crazy the way they
I
do
got in
that.
trouble. I got in trouble one time, or not trouble, I shouldn't say. They monetized and gave the money to whoever for my intro. It was like a 8 second the one of those early intros I had was just like a kind of sound, and
Hmm.
Yep.
they said, "Oh, that's so and so's owns that." I'm thinking that's like an
HBO.
8 second clip. What the hell is that?
Hmm.
But
Same,
so
same thing. Yep. The same thing happened to Lee. I remember we were watching him. He was doing a live, and he was going to the auto shop. He was going somewhere with his car, and he walked in and out the store so quick. And they played maybe a millisecond of a Jay Z song, and he couldn't go live for I think for a month or so, just because they played. I don't even know if you could barely hear any of Jay Z's songs to even know that Jay Z was on. That's how quick he went in and out the store to the auto place.
Wow.
And, yeah, so Lee from Supreme Bills. I remember when that happened. So it's just so iffy. And so to be on the safe side, I guess you got to make sure you look up rural free music, royalty free music,
mhm.
or create your own. um, that's another way. Also, okay, the Fire TV now has access to your local news in 12 cities because they have more news right now. Let me see.
Morning, Cedric.
Good morning, Cedric.
Hedrick.
I'm trying to see if there's an app they put on here where they say you can go straight to your locals and you can go straight to your locals um, through your Fire TV. And the 12 cities that you can watch your local news and different stuff on is New York, Los Angeles, Philadelphia, Chicago, Atlanta, Houston, Miami, Tampa, Boston, San Francisco, Seattle, and more popular. They'll be adding more popular stations such as for Chicago and etc. So pretty soon you'll be able to watch all your locals. That's another way. You'll be able to just watch your locals just through your Fire device. You know,
Hmm.
like an antenna. So that's another alternative for what we said earlier. If they're trying to take away your locals through Hulu and Dish and stuff, if they have you, have your local to where you live at. The only thing is, of course, they're going to be slowly rolling it out, so it's no telling when there's one available where you live at. Okay. Oh, OTA said he got a copyright warning on Instagram because he posted a 7-minute episode of a newsroom. Wow.
Hmm. Crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good morning, Cedric. How are you this morning? Also, I know I had read not that long ago that you got to be very careful on using anybody else's on YouTube likeness image. They even got where now that if you're just talking about the person, and you I gotta find the article because I just read it. Because YouTube always sends information as well. Um, and you just show their picture. You don't even got to show what they played. You just show their picture. Like for example, if I'm gonna use you for example, the butcher. Well, I don't like that butcher. Friday his show was crap, and he was talking about that same old raspberry pie, and I'm so sick of it. But I don't show nothing you talked about Friday, but I just show your picture. You can go after me for a copyright strike. You
Oh
have me
shit.
sat down
There's some people.
just
Wait a
because I
minute.
showed your picture.
I need to go. There's some people done videos on me. I need to take a look around there. I might be able to get me some money.
Yeah.
So,
And I'll repost in the MS7. When I find that, I'll send it to you as well.
yeah.
Yes. So now YouTube got where even if you post that person's likeness, an image of them, and you're that you have the right to go after them. You don't even have to post any of their video or anything like that. And some people, I was watching this other influencer because I guess there's a difference in a YouTuber, there's a difference in the content creator, and a difference in the influencer. I guess if you're a big YouTuber, you're called an influencer.
Yeah,
So
so
it was
I'm an
this influencer.
influencer. I'm an
Right,
influencer.
you're an influencer. So there was this influencer, and he said that there's this way, and I have to watch it again. It's a way that you could set up in your settings or something like that, where if they show anything, your name, if they say anything about you, it will automatically pick up, and then they'll send it to you, and then it'll be reviewed. If it's okay that this person used you in their video, and then you can either okay it, or you could send them a warning, or you could let YouTube strike them.
Man, hold on.
I was like, wow.
I had a. Let me go take a look. I need to throw the hammer down on some folks.
But yeah. So yeah. I watch my locals also. As far as speaking of locals, I watch my locals mainly for the weather. But then again, we have these devices such as A Word and G Word. We don't even really need to watch the weather, but I still look at it. We could just say, "What's the weather today?" So yes, okay. And then it says, all new movies and early theater releases for you that you can watch and catch up on. I will be posting that. Trying to see if they listed anything. It says COVID-19 has it's changed the way that people watch movies and stream. More movies, once again, that they're saying will be going straight for streaming and less in theaters. They still will have some limited review releases in theaters, but the majority of the movies will be going straight to streaming. Let me see what else they say on here. Okay, and they say such as movies to Disney Plus, HBO Max, and then it has trailers for some of the movies that's coming on here. And it says etc. Let me see. What else they say? Then it lists some of the movies and trailers of some of the movies will be coming out, like this movie called Black Bear, Wonder, Wolf. Let me see that say the dates that these movies are coming. Okay, Wolf is coming to Netflix. It's coming straight to Netflix instead of the movie theater. Wonder is coming to Amazon, straight to Amazon. Black Bear will be going straight to the IMDb. What Lies Below will be going to the IMDb. And they have just a long list of movies. I'll post them in MS7. I'll let you know the movies that's going straight to streaming as opposed to the movies versus a few of them that are going to the movies.
Well, was it all of Warner Brothers 2021?
Yes, yes, yeah. That's what they showed on Good Morning America Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talking
Yep.
about that.
Yep. All Warner Brothers. So
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past if they come out with a Warner Brother channel. If they
yeah.
already got one, I think it may have
Well,
already have one. I don't know. So many channels out there.
yeah. Well, they're getting their money from. Obviously, they're getting their money off of HBO.
Yes.
HBO is paying them to get those exclusives.
Mm-hmm. So these commercials, some put their own songs, like TikTok. Yeah, yeah. There's different ways that you can be creative. The one without let's post this back up. Some other ways that you can find ways, I guess, of being creative without getting a copyright strike or different stuff like that. Let me see. Oh, somebody else posted something. OTA. Oh, yeah. I would love to do that. I would like to do that channel as well because I don't hate him, but I'm tired of him already. I would say that I could do a channel similar to. I'm tired of his refuse to not be glad when my daughter outgrows him. And he is one of the highest paid YouTubers, if not the highest paid YouTuber, Ryan's Tour Review. He started off on YouTube. So yeah. And that's where the money is at. The children watching the other children play with toys, or even adults playing with toys. And there's this one YouTuber, and she's just her voice. I'm just like, she's an adult, and all she does is play with toys, and she's one of the top 5 YouTubers. She makes like millions of dollars just going on YouTube playing with toys and having sounding like trying to sound like a child.
Oh man. Yep, that's where the big money's at.
It really is. It really is. I mean,
Mm.
there's a lot of money in children in the children's area. The children's area, the family channels. Like I just posted, I think it was last week in MS7 that the most played song on YouTube ever. It was so many billions of times played. The most grossing, highest paid song on YouTube was a Baby Shark. So
Yeah, I didn't like it, Johnny.
you didn't like Baby Shark. You have children my age or younger. You really didn't like Baby Shark. You heard it so much.
Replying to Johnny.
Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't like the tenant. Oh, okay, yeah. The tenant. Yeah. This weekend we dragged out. You went to sleep on it. I like the tenant. Okay.
I didn't really have no problems with it.
Yes.
It's good.
My daughter watches Ryan so much. Yes, and exactly. There's this new mall that he came out with. My daughter's dying to get. The Ryan Toy Review came out with. And she just tells me how she has to have that. She has to have it. So yeah. So yeah, there's
I only watched the first 7 minutes and I went to sleep.
that's all of the tenant that you watched, the first 7
Yeah,
minutes.
the first 7 minutes.
So you should start from that first 7 minutes and then rewatch it, and maybe I like it. Now that song, yes, that song is stuck in your head. That Baby Shark song. If anybody got a child my age or younger, that Baby Shark song turns into an earworm. That's one of them songs you hate, but it just plays in your head. Let's see. Also, once again, I wanted to mention that, which I think I did mention it, that the fourth of this month started at the Disney Plus. If you had Verizon, you get it free for a year. that Discovery Plus. I'm sorry, not Disney Plus. Well, you get Disney Plus too. Disney Plus is still a year, right? Butcher.
I think it's finished or wasn't it was a year, but I don't know if new people get it. So I don't know. I know that I actually I had to change my package and I got Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and Hulu for free.
Yes. Also, yeah, but yeah, and then they also added that Discovery Plus starting November the 4th. If you have Verizon, you get that free for a year as well. And under that umbrella, you get the Food Network, you get DIY, you get HGTV, you get Identity Discovery, you
Mhm.
get of course Discovery Channel. I'm not sure it's Animal Planet under there because I'm not looking right off. I'm just going off the top of my head at the moment. But you get quite a few channels that's under that Discovery Plus package. So yeah, that's nice. But other than that, it's like $5 a month. If you don't if you're not a Verizon customer, then it's $5 a month. And I didn't see anything about trials, but they do have the ad kind for $4.99 and the ad free for $6.99, which the ad one is going away in January. So I don't know if the people who got the ad version would they be able to keep it after January. I'm gonna read more into the article. Would they be able to keep it beyond January? Because they are going taking that away in January. The ones with the ad for $4.99. So for those who may be interested, may want to check and find out will you be able to keep the ads beyond January if you do decide for the $4.99 package. My little one was obsessed with Elmo. My daughter wasn't that big on Elmo. I mean, well, she was big on Elmo. She wasn't big on Sesame Street, except for when Elmo came on. She'll watch him, and then when he left the TV, she was done watching the show. Fat Man was pretty good. Another pretty good movie.
Yeah, that was a good one. I liked
Yeah,
it.
that was another pretty good movie with Mel Gibson.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was a
Batman was
different. It was a different take on Santa, or I don't want to give away the movie, but it was pretty good. It had a lot of action in it. That's all I can say. If you watch the commercial for it, the trailer for it, you can see it had a lot of action in it as well. So it was a pretty good movie. Have you seen Fat Man yet, Butcher?
Not yet.
Okay, you seen it yet, Sim?
Nah, maybe next weekend, not
You
this
said maybe
weekend.
next. Oh yeah, not this week, of course.
Yeah.
hmm But yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So anything else? Okay, the Hangouts is about to be completely dead. It says now that Hangouts is dead, there's 5 more options that you can watch. I mean that you can use. And I know most people use Google Meets, but okay, this is for calling. You can use Still Call through text free is one way. Um, Talk Tone for free talking and texting. For those, and this is for those of you that's balling on a budget, or just got a child and you don't want them to be able to use the phone everywhere, or you just want limited or whatever or something, and just so those are 2 other options that you can call through. I've never really used Hangouts too much for calling people that much, but and as always, um, what's the international one? I can't think of it. That you can use. A lot of people use is WhatsApp. You can use WhatsApp for calling. You could use Google.
Skype.
Skype you could use for
Yep.
calling.
Duo is another one.
Yep. Do Google. Yep. That's another good one. What's the one you use all the time, Pen? Maybe he stepped away.
Well, excuse me.
What was the Google one that you use a lot? As far as for calling, just as alternative ways that you can call now that Hangouts is gone away.
Oh,
Google
you're
Duo.
talking about Google Voice?
Google Voice, yeah. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Google Voice is another way. So there's a lot of different ways that's still out there. A lot of different options is out there now that. But was people really using Hangouts so much for calling?
Sometimes, not as often as people
Yeah,
used to.
sometimes, but not as much. Not as much lately though. People probably was using more like Telegram, definitely. Probably more people are using Telegram, Facebook as far as Messenger. Meets. I mean, not meets, but different things like that. Okay. So, is anybody? We got 3 weeks and 4 days left. Is anybody halfway finished with their holiday shopping?
I'm almost done.
Anybody on the
Yeah,
phone?
I'm,
I'm
I'm, I'm,
almost.
I'm almost done.
I ain't got maybe. I think my daughter. I think is my last one, other than little stocking crap.
That's the main thing I have to get, man, is stocking stuffers.
I had to have all mine done before Blue gets here Saturday. I gotta have it done and wrapped so that she ain't be spotting it.
It's like, what could this possibly be?
I've got one big bow. I know that.
Let me see. That's funny. So yeah, I did a lot this past weekend. Went and got most of mine out the way, and I got my daughter's biggest. Her ticket item changed, so I got her biggest ticket item that was not that. Thank God it was no arm or leg thing. The main thing she wanted was a bike, so I got that out the way. And she just wanted it to be girly. She outgrew her other one. Like, yeah, that's the most expensive one. She originally wanted the computer. Then she was like, well, I'd really rather have a bike. I'm like, what about a computer? You can wait. I really want a bike.
Well, my son's at an age where he gave me a PC part picker list and said, "All right, this is the computer I'm building." So it's like, all right, what parts, and I just had to pick which parts I'm gonna buy.
Okay. Yeah, that's a way to do it.
I mean, anybody that's built a PC, I mean, it's a great way of doing it, especially for the holiday. You can give that list out to people and get all the different components, and then whatever you have left, you might have to pick up. But it's a good way instead of getting crap you don't want.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. My other ones, they're always partial to money, but one definitely wanted a Pacific item. She wanted the Echo Dot, so I mean not Echo Dot, but Echo Show. So that wasn't her. She was like, all I want is Echo Show. I don't even really want any money. I just want Echo Show. I was like, oh, okay. Oops, let's see. I never buy wrapping paper either. I don't like it all over my house. I do gift bags. I used to, but unless my sister decides to wrap it, which she does a lot of times. Good morning, Smart TV King. Also, we have an elf on the shelf that keeps my daughter in line too this time of year. So, which I don't know. Did your children ever deal with elf on the shelf? Butcher.
Nope. They were too old, I guess, for Elf on the Shelf
by the
because
time
they're
he came out. Yeah, I
yeah.
don't think I think he's only been out the last 10 years or so. So let's see. Let's see. Also, here is ICC's Telegram group. ICC is back. Make sure you have a picture icon. Make sure that you read the pin posts. Uh, do not post anything without any of the admin's permissions. Um, also, go in there and be respectable. And yeah, I want you to go in there and have a good time. So this is ICC's Telegram group. Elf on the Shelf is creepy. We ain't doing it. Yeah, we got Elf on the Shelf. Everybody told me mine looked like Chucky. Ours look like Chucky, but my daughter loves it. So, and that's the first thing she does in the morning. Look and see where Elf on the Shelf can move to, or what is he doing when she first gets up in the morning. I told her, I said, don't touch him. He's gonna lose his power. Well, plus she's seen it on TV or something. They were telling her, don't touch it. It's gonna lose its power. So, but she won't be wanting to touch him so bad. That's amazing, all the stuff that they do for Christmas with children. Until and then some people, raise, tell their children right off, where's Santa Claus, where and then some people, it just depends.
I still tell my kids, you don't believe, you don't receive.
Oh, but yeah, and my mom told me that when I found out there wasn't one. She said the minute you tell people there's no Santa Claus, Christmas is gonna end for you. So I kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, they 27 and 25 and still talking about him. I'm like, yeah, you better be saying that.
I know that. Better think about I know what's name did post that, didn't he, the other day? A paper plate after I posted my Elf on the Shelf. We was talking about Trooper. I don't know. Yeah, some of the stuff they show, they got a whole YouTube thing. If you look up Elf on the Shelf on YouTube, they have some of the Elves on the Shelf doing some of the most hilarious stuff. Let me see. Okay, we already looked at that about the wallpaper. Also, don't forget, I guess we're going into another week of Cyber Week, like I said, because it looks like a lot of this stuff is still on sale at Amazon and at Best Buy. And if you go to Target, just price match because Target get in their sale. So if you do go to Target, just tell them you want to price match it through Best Buy or through Amazon, and they'll go ahead and honor it that way. Also, there came out with a list of 17 of the best shows to watch on Amazon Prime Video. I'll name a couple of them, not too many of them. Truth Seekers is one of them. Mortez in the Jungle is one of them. The Boys is another one. A Very English Scandal, Transplant, Homecoming, Undone, The Tip, The Man in High Castle, Expanse, Sneaky Pete, Botch, and those are some of the shows. I'm not gonna name all of them because I don't know how long this list is. It's like kind of a long list, but those are some of the best shows you can watch on Prime, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have Amazon Prime. And if you don't, Amazon do give you a free 30 days. Now I would take advantage of that 30 days free while they have these sales going on. But also, if you in the U.S., I don't know about any other countries, But if you're on anything like disability or any type of medical or assistance or anything like that, you can get your Amazon. You can get your Amazon Prime as low as $6 a month. So, and I think the full price is like 99 a month, or you can pay monthly for Amazon Prime. So there are several options that you can do for Amazon Prime. Do they have any of them? Oh, okay. Do they have any of them specials over there where you live for Amazon Prime, Sim? Let me see. I watch premium services. Is premium services worth buying? Um, it depends on you and your household. That's about the best I can say for that. Some people feel like it's worth it. A lot of people feel like it's worth it. Some feel like it's, it depends on you and your household. The same thing of when you're cutting the cord. It's up to you and your household, you know. That's my thoughts on it. Anybody else have any thoughts on it?
I mean, to me, it depends on what you call premium service. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
really call Amazon a premium service because, to be honest, I don't really watch much content off of Amazon Prime. I mean,
Mhm.
very little. I use it for the for the free shipping. 2-day free shipping is where I use mine, and I do use the music. I do use the music aspect of it. But
Mm.
the only other, I mean, that's about it. I know that Blue loves Netflix, and she swears by it. But for me, I mean, I can with RD or PM, I can watch whatever I want without some of these other services. So, and if you're not careful, you could spend hundred and $200 just on premium services if you're not careful.
Correct. That's why I said depend on your household. If your household is not really like he said, if you're not really a prime person or you're not really into watching stuff the next day on Hulu, I wouldn't invest in Hulu. If you know you're going to binge watch stuff on Amazon and you know you and your family can benefit from Amazon, I mean, not Amazon, I'm sorry, from Netflix, then, get Netflix. For my household, we do get the Disney Plus because my daughter watches it a lot. I have other family. I got nieces and nephews that watch Disney Plus that's her age. And so Disney Plus is well watched, and well used in our household and with our family. Some people, Disney Plus, that's a waste of money. They'll probably say, hey, I'm only going to watch The Mandalorian,
Hmm.
you know, and it's not worth the $6 investment or $7
Mm.
investment.
Well, I use Disney Plus and I also use Amazon Prime.
Hmm.
But then we share it among family members, so
Yes.
I don't pay much for it. As I mentioned at the last morning show, that's how I do it. So we always try to find things that works out cheaper for everybody. So if everybody puts a couple of dollars in one service, it doesn't become that expensive. So if you
Correct.
got five profile, like we I have Disney Plus. I've got five profile accounts there, so everybody just puts some money in someone's account, and then the money goes from there. So it works out to be extremely cheap, and you get all the content really good. You can do it that way.
Yeah, you could do it that way or several ways.
Yeah,
Our household, how we do it is one person does one service, another person does another service,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and that's how we pretty much do ours.
yeah.
Like one of our family members may have the Hulu, another family member may have the Netflix, another family member may have the Disney, and we all share it. So or you all could chip in on that one, whichever way
Yeah.
is easy for you and your family.
It works pretty cheap if you can all chip in. So it doesn't have to that one person paying for the whole year. It's a bit much just for that one person to pay up for all that services. So if everybody could help each other, I think it works out to be better. I mean, I've got, as I said, Amazon Prime because it's very popular here, and they've got the content that I want to watch. And I also have Disney Plus, and I also have an anime account for High Dive, which is really interesting. It's got a lot of anime content in there. It's really good quality. and I just use all of them in my shield, and it works perfectly. No problems there, no buffering issues, and it works.
Yeah. Just use what basically works for you.
Yeah.
Anybody else have anything they want to say on that? Okay. Um, Amazon Prime is thank you OTA 609 OTA. Um, yeah, Amazon Prime is 119 annual membership or 12.99 a month. Plus, like you said, for students and special, people such as EPT and medical, they get a discount as well as mothers. They have a mother discount. So if you're expecting mothers and stuff like that, you get a discount for a year. I forgot about
Oh,
that. They do have an
hmm.
expected mothers program with Amazon, and you get a discount that's about as cheap as the people with EBT and stuff for a year.
I've been called a mother.
So yeah, they have a lot of different things Amazon does, and so do they have them same discounts and stuff over where you live at? Sim.
No, actually, I'm not very aware of those sort of deals here. But I'm not too sure about that one. But as far as Amazon Prime and Disney Plus goes, I don't think we have such deals here, as far as I know. But then I haven't really looked into it. You know what I mean? So
Yes, and
Well, if you want to save some money, I guess you got to move to the U.S.
yeah, a lot of people are saying that. They're trying to convince me to move to the US so much.
that's all right. Come on.
Yeah, you get. I'll give you. I'll give you my spot.
See, there you go.
Thank you, very kind of you.
Yeah, also there's other services too that give you discounts if you have students, such as Spotify. They have a student discount. Amazon Music has a student discount. There's a lot of services that give you discounts for being a student. So if you're in school, getting higher learning and everything, I would look into some of these programs if you're able to. If you're not doing complete, if you haven't completely cut the cord, or if you're in a way and you want to keep it a little bit, you know, um, of getting a discount, on some of these services. Good morning, Georgia. Good morning, Cedric. Oh, he's talking about the watch APK. Oh, is the watch APK worth it? I would say
No,
I haven't watched it. No,
Don't know.
I
I don't know much about it, but probably
haven't
no.
watched it since it changed over, so I couldn't tell you nothing about it since it
I'm
changed over.
telling
I mean, I wouldn't.
money on it. Money on it. Less than 6 months, it will be gone.
Mm-hmm,
Oh wow. Okay.
You
mm-hmm.
watch. They're too. They promoted themselves. They've put themselves out there asking for money. They were on Google Play Store. All kinds of ads. They're they've put a gigantic bullseye on themselves. They will not be around long. So
Yeah, yeah. I don't believe there'll be a long, and it deterred a lot of people with because they went from free to charging like what $20.
yeah,
It's
it's twenty
ridiculous.
dollars. $20 for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Which you think, oh, well, that's not a bad deal. Okay, but $20 if they're gone in 3 months, was it worth it?
Exactly. And I don't know how you're gonna recoup that money back if you paid your year. If you're currently paying 119 and your spouse, the total household cost is 238 for both members. With Amazon household will cost half of that for 119 for two people, which is $59 a person. Okay. There's always discounts. So yeah, there is a lot of them. So get yourself an edu. Okay. So if you get, I guess FYI, if you get an edu email, then you could. I thought they usually. I don't know.
That is a common thing that people did. I think they did it with Google too, didn't they? People getting EDU accounts and setting up a bunch of Google accounts and stuff. So I mean, that's a
Hmm.
viable way.
Yeah. So yeah, so there's a lot of ways to save money. As I say, I like to let people know different ways you can ball on a budget. Plus, Walmart still has their thing for their special. I think it's $14 a year, or how much was it for the delivery service? Let me look it up. Walmart's delivery service, but they have their delivery service also. And they're also making it pretty soon where they'll be available at Sam's Club as well. Also, another FYI, if you do have a member that has Sam's Club, or we were talking about saving money, FYI, I learned it from somebody who worked at Sam's Club. If you have a member and stuff, it's cheaper. You can pay that one member, you all chip in and help that one member pay for their Sam's Club thing. And then after that, you take a picture of the card and you go on samsclub.com, put the code number in, and then you can use your phone as your Sam's Club card. So you all are getting the same benefits. So when you go into Sam's and they say show your card, just show your phone. And they'll scan the same barcode as you do on your Sam's Club. Now, if there's perks and stuff, all of them will go to the main account holder, but that's another way if your family wants to save. Just all help that one family member or so. If you pay for the Sam's Club membership, which I think is like $40 now, $45 now, and then and the rest of you just get the app, or you can add a member, maybe two people are the main members, and then everybody else gets the app. So that's another way to save money as well. And has anybody tried that before? Anybody on the panel? Do you have a Sam's Club in your area, the butcher?
I have a Costco account.
You have a Costco? Okay. If you had a family member that had Sam's Club, you could do that.
Yeah.
You somebody.
My ex has it. Maybe I should ask her if she'll let me use her account.
Yeah, all you got to do is, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
She'd be like, "Yeah, what you gonna buy for that damn?" Oh no. Yeah, yeah, it could be bad.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about when they do give you perks, if you're using the same card, there would not be a parent, like wouldn't be like one person would have it where, like you were saying, if there was perks to it, like say cashback or special things, it would go towards a card. It happens the same thing. My store has a frequent shopper program, of course, like all grocery
Mm-hmm.
stores do. And my company will actually they do it periodically. They put $100 free money on my card, and I'm able to use that money typing in my number, right? And when I go to the register.
Mm-hmm.
And my kids have when they went to buy groceries, and they didn't realize that I had free money given on my account, and they have used it because they're using that account. There's no way to distinguish once you type in that number. There's no .1, .2, .3 number. It's that's your number, and you type it in. So if your Sam's Club had some type of perks for your account, anybody that has that number, I would think, could use that perk. If there's some perks, I don't know what perks that Sam gives you because I haven't had one. I haven't went in one in forever, but
Yeah. Well, I know, like for us, my sister, she has the Sam's Club Plus membership. I think the one that you pay $100 a year for, and so she gets the emails for all the perks and everything like that. They've never said, oh well, you got this. Do you want to use this? You got a discount for that. They've never told me all the time. I would just scan my phone and buy whatever, and she gets whatever perks, and stuff. They've never told me, oh well. And even when I looked on my receipt, it just looked like a regular Sam's Club.
right.
So I know this was happening in our case, and then I'm not sure. Someone told me just this weekend that you can do the same thing for BJ's. I'm not sure. I have a BJ's membership, But that's another family member we all chip in for BJ's. But I actually got the card with that one. That a couple of us do. But somebody was telling us that used to work at BJ's that you can do the same thing with BJ's. So we're going to see.
And BJ, to be honest, I've been in BJ's like twice, and they, to me, it's slim pickings when you go in there. To me, compared to if you go into a Costco or Sam's Club. I mean, I don't know. They're pretty slim on what they got there.
Yeah,
My stores.
I went to BJ's this weekend because they sold the fire sticks there. I was like, what? They sell the fire sticks at BJ's? So, but when I got there, they only had one left. And that lady said they had so many, and she couldn't believe they sold out of them fire sticks so quick.
Man, you must have a warehouse. You always buying them things.
I buy as many as some of our members on our team. No.
I'm gonna tell you, hey y'all. I don't know. I know because you guys doing programming and all. I use that Wondershare program. I had to set one up for a coworker, and I'm telling you, that is got to be. I've done it 3 times now. On there is nothing easier than using that Wondershare app, and you basically authorize it on this Fire Stick. I can plug it my Fire Stick right directly into my HDMI port on my monitor. So I plug that right in there, and when the Wondershare program tries to access the Fire Stick, it will send a prompt to the Fire Stick. I say, yeah, approve this computer, and I transfer the handful of APKs and any zip files that I want to transfer over to the stick in a matter of like a minute, and that actually installs them, it's ready to go. And then I just flip over there to the Fire Stick, and if there is anything that I have to log into or install, if I install a build, I just open Kodi and click the install from a zip, which the zip I transferred over, and I had it done in I'd say 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and that was actually installing a build. I mean, that is super, super, super easy. So I would, for people doing these Fire Sticks, I don't know, it makes it pretty simple to me.
Yeah. I tried out Wondershare. I wasn't able to get it to connect to any of the devices. I had the trial version. I'm not sure that was the reason why, but when I had originally started using Wondershare, I also around the same time I have gotten the batch installer by UK Tech Doctor, and that works extremely quick. Put the IP in, sends the stuff right to the stick within like seconds.
Yeah, I think I've had the trial version of Wondershare, but then it ran out, and I actually paid the $40 for lifetime. I went ahead and got it, and I don't know. I didn't know about that batch program, but it does make it simple. And I'm just thinking for people doing these massive setups or having to set up a lot of sticks. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be going through all the typing in crap.
Oh no, yeah.
Hey,
that's what I
Tantrum.
was telling the team about it. Like, if you're doing a lot of sticks, just use the program. It's way easier.
Yes. Good morning, Ma Deb.
Good morning.
What's up, Mark?
You were saying something about Kroger's?
Yeah, Kroger's has a program at their pharmacy. It's like 30 something, just under 40 a year. If you or family members have a lot of medications that you get, you can check to see which ones will be cheaper there and move them to there. And with that program, you can save a lot of money. They give you a kickback on your Kroger card, kind of like how Dabs was talking about with his work. And then also it counts towards your fuel points and all that type of stuff. So we save roughly about $300 a year on medications by going to Kroger. Between upfront cost savings and what we get back in fuel points and all that, it's roughly about $300 a year.
I can't think of the name of that store, but it's somebody has a program similar to the one you said. Oh, Trooper's favorite store, Publix. Publix
Yeah,
has a thing similar to that as well, and they have certain medicines that's free automatically.
yeah,
Like if you have high blood pressure, if you have
yeah. Walmart has
certain
stuff.
diabetes or different stuff like that, your medicine is automatically free.
Yeah,
And
Walmart's
stuff.
got stuff like that too at their pharmacy, and it's just checking around. If you're like,
Mhm.
if your family has a lot of medications, you can call around and check to see if they're cheaper at Kroger, at Walmart, at CVS, Walgreens, and so forth. And not just to find the cheaper deal there, but see if their pharmacies have programs that can save you money as well. Don't just automatically jump into the program, but see, am I going to save as much throughout the year to justify, if this is a program I got to pay for, like at Kroger's. We pay just under 40 a year for the program, but we save 300. So, it's a kind of a no brainer on that one. But we do have some medications that we get from Walmart of hers as well, because they're drastically cheaper there. So it's just shopping around even for stuff like that, stuff you wouldn't think of to try to save money on. Look into everything that you can, especially the way things have been here lately.
Well, yeah, I remember one time. I don't know if they still have it, but I remember one time Walmart had a $4 prescription plan, and then there's this one RX program too that has the card. It tells you
Is that
they have
good?
the
All right.
app. The Good RX, yes, I have the app on my phone. You can it automatically lets you know there too if the medicine is cheaper too if you use that Good RX app.
Yeah.
hmm So Southern Texas girl says some groceries give you gift cards. Yes, if matter of fact, I know some people get vaccinated, some don't, but I know that when I did live down south at Publix, if you got your flu shot, they gave you $50. No, it
Yep.
wasn't $50. I think it was
50
$50.
fuel, 50 fuel points.
No, not points. They gave you a gift card
No.
Yeah.
to you could use it towards gas or whatever in their groceries, but it was a
Yep.
nice amount of money they give you for going to get your flu shot there. So
Yep.
when I lived down there, that's where I always got my flu shot at because I got
And
that nice gift card.
and always double check it if you work and you have insurance through your employer. Double check their pharmaceutical program, because we moved mine out of Kroger because I was paying. I mean, it was only about 30 a month for meds I'm on, but my insurance program has a prescription program, and I can now get all of mine because they're considered maintenance meds mailed to me with 90-day supplies, completely free, no shipping, no copay, nothing.
hmm
So I mean, that's another thing to check into. Double check your benefits from work to see if there's programs you get from work. Um, for example, I didn't even know that we get employee discounting for Mitsubishi for vehicles. So there may be programs your work has. Check with your HR to see where you can save money as well.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many ways you can save money. It's just about, like you said, as we do for is the streaming and everything else. Just do a little bit of research.
Yep.
It's out there, the information.
And just another quick one. Certain insulin for diabetics at Walmart, it's like $30 to $40 for a month's supply. Some of it even more at like Kroger and CVS. Some of it over $100. And at Walmart, it's free. You have to check to see.
At what's the name too? At Publix too.
Yeah, you just have to check to see which ones it is, because it's not all of them. It's only certain ones, and that's something else. Just to show you, it's always worth it to check around and check, especially as important as medications are.
Yeah. I mean, all these places, but like I said, well, right now with the stuff we're going on, and you're being at home more, and everything that's going on, look into some of these discount programs and see how you can save more money.
Yep.
Whether it's through your medication, whether it's through your grocery shopping, whether it's through the stuff you get, in your daily lives.
Yep. If you have Spotify and so does your spouse,
Mm-hmm.
you're looking at over $20 a month right there for just 2 people. But you get the family plan, which allows up to, I believe it's 6 accounts total. That's like $14.99 a month. So there's another way to
Mm-hmm.
save right off the bat, and they're separate. The nice thing about Spotify family accounts, they're separate accounts, so your
Mm-hmm.
content's yours with your sign-in.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention, if you're a student, they also have a student
Yep.
plan.
Yeah, they used to even have discounts with certain credit card companies if you set up auto pay. I don't know if they still have that though,
Yeah.
because we
Yeah.
have a family plan and we were only paying like $9.99 a month because of auto pay with I believe it was Capital One.
So there.
Oh, and you want to make some money? This isn't a scam. This isn't like the Cash App stuff you've been seeing on Facebook and everything else. Right now, Capital One, if you get a code from them, you can get their 360 checking account and set up direct deposit. And if you get a total of at least $1,000 within the first 60 days of the account being opened from direct deposits, like from your employer, they give you, I believe if you do it before the end of December, it's April. They got the dates and all on the site, but they'll give you $400 extra cash in your account.
That's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people, that's a car payment.
No, yes. If you add it up, that is.
I'm still trying to convince the old lady to do it. She doesn't want to do it. I signed up for it, so I just got my debit card yesterday, or not yesterday, but Saturday.
Yes. Are you almost finished Christmas shopping or holiday shopping?
Getting there.
Yeah. We got 3 weeks and 4 days.
And normally we'd be done by now, but it's just things are a little bit extra tight, so we've been kind of stretching it out.
Yeah, and that's very understandable. And that's another reason why to take advantage of some of these discount programs and stuff. And I heard somebody was telling me, I can't remember if it was Walgreens or CVS, one of them places that a lot of them are moving to delivery. I mean, you also always have the option you can go in, but with a lot of people not being getting out as much as they were, a lot of prescription programs are moving more to delivery service, where they're delivering your prescriptions anyway.
Yep, and then of course, there's all the businesses too that bring stuff out to you. We've got a lot, several things at Kohl's this year, and did the curbside pickup, where they bring it out to the car. We've done that with Kohl's and a few others. So, if you're one of the people that because of yourself or family members, you're worried about going out because of Corona, you can do that as well. The nice thing about Kohl's is they'll put it in your back seat or in the trunk, and you don't have to worry about direct contact with them even then. So there's always those little things to look into, aside from just shopping online and getting it delivered like by Amazon and stuff like that. So that way you save on shipping.
Yes. Another thing too is they'll do is I know at the pharmacies at Walgreens and at CVS, because I have some older family members. If you're nervous about going into the pharmacy, because a lot of times some people be sick that goes into the pharmacy to get their medicine, and you need to get something other than what you got prescription for, they will go back there and get it for you.
Yep.
And people like, oh, I need, while you're here, could you grab me some ginger ale? They will go back and grab the stuff for you, items for you. Yep. So when you go to the drive-through to pick up your medicine, ask them, and they'll go ahead and assist you with them things.
Yep, there's definitely a lot of different ways out there to still get your stuff, or to even still go out and still not have to interact as much with people, at least during these times. And a lot of these programs are going to remain in place even after all this clears up.
Oh yeah, yes, a lot of them are going to be here to stay. Like we were talking about Friday. I know that a lot of the major movie people were saying that they're going to do just for a year the movies going straight to streaming. And, and they're gonna have very limited, if any, theater movies going to theater, and they're just gonna do that at least through the year 2021. But I feel like it's gonna go beyond that because it's
Oh
like
yeah,
Pandora's box. Once it's opened up, it's hard to put it back in.
oh yeah, there's going to be a drastic change to the film industry, and it's a change they need to make anyway. If I mean, you know, there's the emphasis here in the past few years around, you know, the online streaming piracy that they've been combating and all that. The music industry dealt with this decades ago.
Mm-hmm.
They evolved and prospered. You know, now music is something, it's above and beyond affordable compared to what it used to be.
Yeah.
Especially with the introduction of streaming, you know, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all that. And the movie industry just needs to move in the same direction. And this has actually been forcing them to do that, which we're already seeing with Warner and all them. I think it's going to be, it may not be the same after next year, but it's definitely going to be similar. It's going to spark a change industry wide for the better.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Good morning, Southern Tech Girl. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Real Open Kings.
I mean,
it's definitely going to change for the better.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it, if you're going out to the movie theater, which is an experience in and of itself, if you got a family and you're going to the movie theater, you're going to be dropping $100 on that trip.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
By the time you pay for tickets, you buy popcorn, and all that, which is where the theaters make their money, is the concessions. Or at least that's what they claim. They claim they don't make much off the movie, but I guarantee they do.
I don't believe that either.
But you know, you spend a fortune because of it. I mean, I can remember when a matinee was freaking $2 a ticket, but now you're going to spend $30 or $40 just in tickets, taking your family, and then concessions, you're going to spend twice that.
Yeah.
Expensive.
It can be very expensive. That's why even before all this happened, I only went on Tuesdays when it was $5. I brought my own snacks.
Yep, because a soft drink at a movie theater is what, about $4 now?
Yep. I mean, they give you refills, but still, it's still quite expensive. Who's going to keep wanting to go out and get a refill during the movie and miss a part?
Exactly. You get the stuff when you go in, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They know they're not going to lose too much money on a refill because, like I said, nobody, unless they have to use the bathroom, they're not too much leaving out at theater once they get in that seat.
Oh, exactly. And then, you know, your popcorn's even more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got let's put it this way, they charge so much for the candy at the theaters that now Walmart and all them places, Kroger, everywhere, sells the same boxes of candy for like $1 something.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cheaper to buy it from there.
Yeah, it just got to the point where people didn't want to pay that for it. And they would bring it in their purses or pockets and everything else, which they're not supposed to. But they're doing it because it's just so much cheaper. And now people are doing it. You know, they're staying at home, they're buying them, and then having a movie night at home with the popcorn and the same candy and the same boxes, everything they used to get at the theaters. They dropped $10. They got all that versus $60.
Exactly. And you do the watch party, so you and your other family members,
yeah, exactly,
even in your area, can watch it.
Exactly.
Everybody's going to watch parties.
Yep. I'm still a fan though of getting a lower end projector, just sitting on your back deck and doing it at night in the summertime.
Oh, that is really nice. That is really nice. I missed that before the pandemic. Going to I'll go outside and watch the big movie, whether it's at the theater or somebody having a big projector, and you're all getting together and getting to watch a movie, you know.
Yep. Yep. Drive-in theater in your own backyard.
Okay. Southern Tech Girl said AMC theaters always let you go outside food. I'm gonna ask you, because you weren't on here, but I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked the other people a couple of weeks ago. When you went to the movies, have you ever went to the movies and paid for one movie and accidentally watched a couple of them for the price of the one movie?
No, I've never done that.
So you just went and watched the one movie and then left. You never wandered
Yeah,
into
because
another.
I usually went and watched the one because I'm a night owl. I usually went and watched the ones at the end of the night, with the exception of me and the missus went and watched Bohemian Rhapsody when it came out, and we went to the um, afternoon matinee on it. But yeah, I usually went as one of the last showings of the night, so there wasn't anything else going after that.
Yeah. Jim says he loved going to the drive-in. Yeah, now the thing I loved about the drive-in, one thing that you always get two movies for the price of one.
Yep.
At the drive-in, and that's why I said I thought the drive-in was going to make a comeback, but I guess apparently not.
Yeah, the drive-in back home that I used to go to had two different screens, and they showed different movies on each one. But yeah, it's that was always a nice thing. Drive-in, you always had the main movie, and then they had an older movie that would play before that one.
Oh, yep. So that was always nice.
I remember taking my daughter as she wanted to see one of the Spider-Man movies that came out. So I took her for the first time to a drive-in, and before it, she was like, "Oh, I ain't gonna watch this. I'm gonna take my Game Boy, this and that." So she took it, and it was the movie White Girls, and she ended up loving the movie. She ended up not playing with her Game Boy at all, thank God. But yeah, she loved it. She's like, I've never even heard of that movie. I'm like, trust me, it'll be funny. And then she watched it. She thought it was hilarious. But yeah, they always have a good one. It's an older movie for the time, but it's always a good movie.
Yep. I mean, and it's just nice because you're out there in the comfort of your car, your vehicle, and it's got the big screen. It's like you're watching projector. I mean, it is a projector, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
It's light, and just go up to concession stand. That's the only thing you need to get out for. If you're in a van.
Just keep an eye on the weather before you go, because you don't want to go when it rains. You may be in your car, but you just don't want to be there if it rains.
Southern Tech Girl said, I never watched it. I purposely did it. I did it on purposely as a teenager. It was called theater hopping. Good morning, Chef.
Yeah, I knew people that did it. It's just, like I said, I was always the guy that went to all the shows at the end of the night that didn't start until like 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
Yep.
Then I get done with the movie and go out to a party.
Yeah, that's the way a lot of people did. And also to go back to the Walmart real quick, they do have a 15-day trial, and you could pay. Well, here it says it's $84 a year. But that don't sound like that was originally right. Let me click on here and see. Okay, never mind. It's asking me do I want to sign up. I can't. I don't think it's 15. I mean, I don't think it's $84 a year, but maybe it is. Let's see.
For which program?
For the Walmart, the same thing similar as Amazon Prime. So here it says it's $84 a year, or you can get 15-day free trial. So maybe that is right.
Does it include streaming at all, or is that just like shipping stuff?
I know it's shipping stuff as far as your medical. I mean, you can get your medicines and stuff that way too. Let me see. Free shipping, free delivery from your store. You get fewer perks and mobile go scan and go. Those are some of the benefits for it.
It just depends on how much you shop there is the main thing.
Yes. Good morning to Dow. Oh yeah, The Crew 2 at the drive-in. It's 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, that movie did just come out, The Crew 2.
Yeah. new age.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he said they just had that where he lives at the drive-in not too long ago. So everybody is all about the experiences.
Oh yeah.
Also, far as talking, if you want to talk about some good Christmas items, if you like to get part of streaming, besides, and you just don't want an Amazon 4K Fire Stick, or you just don't want to get the Fire Stick Lite, which are great deals for $17, you could always join our Telegram group. And Storm has some great Formula Z8s out there, and some more which are another great device. I have a Formula Z8, which I
Including
absolutely love.
the new what's it called, the GTV.
Yeah, the GTV. I couldn't think of the name of it. I should have wrote it down. But yeah, she has the GTV one, and she has great deals. Definitely excellent customer service. You get a year warranty, and it's definitely cheaper than Amazon
Yep.
offers it for
and,
sure.
and she handles the warranty herself.
Yeah,
So if you have a problem, you go back to her. You don't have to go to Formula. You don't have to deal with Amazon. You don't have to deal with anybody. You can deal straight with her, um, and she'll work with you on it. So the only restriction is getting in touch with her rather than having to deal with the support tickets and all that through the manufacturer.
yes, and I'm about to post our Telegram in a minute. 1 second.
And the new GTV is running Android OS, or Android TV OS. I mean,
So yep. Let me
so I
see.
think they're still working on getting more applications verified for it, where it is a new device. And it's one of the very small handful of devices that officially run the Android TV OS. So it does take a little bit of time. I do know they do already have quite a few added and verified for it. They're still working on more. I think Netflix is one of them that they're working on, for example. But they already have like Pluto, Tubi, Voodoo, Crackle, and several others verified on it, including, I believe, even Prime Video. So, all that works on it. And then it does have the My TV Online 2, which is the popular Formula app
Yeah.
that's on all their devices. So you don't lose that by switching to that either.
Yeah, so definitely. And this is our MS7 Telegram group. Um, yeah, like I said, that's one way that you definitely can contact Storm for these great deals on the formula. They're great listen time for Christmas, and on top of that, like I said, if you want to upgrade from just the Fire Stick and the
Yep.
Fire Stick lights, if you're looking for an upgrade and something that got a little more, but you
Yeah.
don't want to pay the price of the shield.
Yeah, because the formulas are great boxes. I've got the Alpha and Z8 myself. And I also have the Shield. And I love them all. Even the Alpha, I mean, it's not up there at the Z8, but it performs great for me. Everything I've had to do with it has been awesome. Um, they're a really nice box for the money. It's the only way to put it.
Yes.
They're definitely my go-to between you've got the big jump between a 4K Fire Stick and the Shield. Those are my go-to between the two, as far as that mid-range on the pricing compared.
For sure. Also, with the MS7 Telegram group, we like for you to have a picture icon, a decent picture icon. Definitely read the pin post when you come. Um, We want you to come in there and enjoy yourself. We'd like for you to be respectable. Um, Also, you may post if someone goes live pertaining to the community. You may post if someone does a video pertaining to the community. But also, no posting of any premium services or anything like that, advertisement without our permission as far as premium services. As far as if somebody's going live or somebody's doing a video within our community that can help and learn from, you're welcome to post that as well as articles and stuff like that. You're welcome to post. So those are the rules of our MS7 Telegram group. 1 second.
Oh, and one thing, I don't know. I haven't watched reviews. I don't know if there's reviews out there yet on the GTVs. One little quirk, I may end up getting one of these myself, but one little catch to it on these, on their remote, they do have 3 different hotkeys that you can configure on the remote for your own special commands, so that you can set them for specific apps, things like that. So that's one thing that they took with that box and went even a step further.
Okay, that sounds very good. Sounds like a really good box. I can't wait to see the reviews on that box because, like I said, my experience with that I have with the my Formula Z8 is phenomenal. I enjoy it.
Yeah,
I
I
am
really
back and
enjoy
forth
mine.
between that and my Cube, but I enjoy it.
Yep.
So,
I like mine. I mean, like I said, I've got the Alpha and the 8. I like them both.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, Urban. This is also our Pieces of 8 Telegram group. And our Pieces of 8 Telegram group is a Telegram group for mental health. I'm sorry. Paper and I, we usually try to do a show on Thursdays at 1. And we'll try to, I'm not sure if it's going to be Wednesday or Thursday, but one of the 2 days I'll talk to Paper and we'll let you know which day that we are doing a show on mental health. And like I said, with the pandemic and everything that's going on, I know there's a lot of people, especially with staying at home and stuff, that has things that's going on or different things that's going on in their life with this, may be affecting their mental health or just their health. Also, Paper and I, and we are not doctors. We're not the professionals. We do seek advice from us professionals, but we're not professionals. We just tell our experiences and we like to share, and we like there to be a judgment zone and a place that you can go to that's judgment free, that's judgment free, that you can go to and be able to share, you know. So that's basically where our Pieces of 8 in our Telegram group. We like for you to have a picture icon. Definitely for you to be respectful, no streaming talk. Here it is. No streaming in there. If you go in there, you ask about a Formula Z8, it's probably not going to be answered. Somebody's going to refer to the MS7 Telegram group or another group that does more for streaming. This is strictly for mental health. If you have any questions, or even if you guys have any suggestions or anything you'd like for us to talk about that we didn't think about talking about.
can you repeat your questions, Johnny? I scrolled up. I don't see them.
Okay, Penn.
Oh, yes.
Johnny E said he asked a question earlier. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Can you repost it? He
Yeah,
asked
I
me
didn't
were you
see it.
available to answer it, and I'm sorry we were talking and I didn't see it. So I'm sorry, Johnny. I'll try to go back to that time, but we said around 10:35.
I see the one from him about tenant. Let's see, was there another one after that?
Yeah, I seen when he asked about the tenant too. That's what I'm trying to go
I don't
around.
see it.
Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, that's the only one I see too. Around 10:35, he asked
Yeah.
about the tenant. Yeah, is this the one? Because it's the only one I see around 10:35. Is that you asked about the tenant? Let me see.
Yeah, that movie was kind of boring.
I liked it. The tenant.
I fell asleep.
Yeah,
too.
I enjoyed it.
I fell asleep too watching it.
So
Hey,
maybe he
we'll
wants
watch
to
it
know
again.
your opinion on the tenant because that's the only thing I
Yeah, it
see
wasn't too
around.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, my opinion about it was that I enjoyed it. Had some nice action scenes with it. Um, felt like it was a bit longer than expected, but I liked it.
Yeah, but it was a little bit long of a movie, but it was pretty nice, good watch to me. For
Oh, he
those
said
of
he
you,
asked, what
Wait,
about
hold up.
Plex?
okay,
What?
yeah, something about Plex. I didn't see anything about Plex, but okay.
Can you re-ask the
No, it's about
question?
yeah. Can you please re-ask the question? Because I went up here by around 10:35, but I'll re-look. Maybe it didn't show up in StreamYard, and
Or it didn't
sometimes
show up on
StreamYard.
YouTube?
Yeah, because I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. No, that's something else about adding. Okay. Okay, so it's about the Fat Man movie. And for those of you, real quick, while we're waiting for his question, for those of you that seen the Fat Man and the Tenant, which one did you like better?
Which one?
The Fat Man and the Tenant.
I haven't
Fat
seen.
Man,
I ain't seen the Batman that much.
I am the fat man.
That
I thought the Fat Man was a great watch as
was a
well.
good movie.
Action all the way through with
I mean, Mel
They
Griffin.
said no,
He
it's
do a lot of
about
movies.
Flex. I don't see anything on here about Flex.
Yeah, after he would do a lot of movies, don't he? The guy from the Fat Man.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a really good movie. It had the one woman who played on was it Criminal Minds or what are the
Yeah.
CBS shows? She was on there.
He's still good because he got crazy years ago.
We'll give a couple of minutes to see if you repost your
Oh, and just a quick correction on my part. When I mentioned the programmable keys on the GTV, the programmable keys aren't part or for within the Android TV OS. The programmable part is for it looks like within the My TV Online 2 application itself.
Oh, okay.
So it's for setting up shortcuts within that application. I'm looking over the documentation for the remote now, so I just wanted to throw that correction out there now that I see it.
Okay, let me see. Did you ever post it again about Flex? No, I don't see anything about it. We see it in the only thing we see. Okay, here it is. There you go. There's a question, Pen.
Movie. And if so, can you do a video? I heard you can do that. Gives you the movie feel. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's all based on the settings. Yeah, just hit me up in the DM. I'll send you that.
Yeah, I can understand him asking about that because I've had a few people in the past ask me about it because the settings are in there, but it's just not very
Visible.
user friendly, so to speak, to enable it.
It's
You have to dig for it if you don't know where it's at.
like one of them hidden things, huh?
Yeah, it's easy to overlook.
Let me see. Good morning, Tech Review 919. How are you this morning?
Hey, what's up, Tech?
Okay, you stopped by to say hello. Okay. We know you're working hard. And we're going to get ready to go ahead and wind down because it's that magic time. Let me see. Okay, he says, okay, Kate. Thanks. You're welcome, Johnny. Yeah, we didn't see it. Maybe, I don't know why it didn't end up coming on this side on StreamYard
Yeah,
and
then
stuff.
from
And
the video, so.
yeah, I watched StreamYard show and they said that somebody else asked about the same thing that they asked about before. About somebody else like being a co-host being able to log in. And they said now the only thing you both can log in on the same account if you want that person, like if you have to leave or you want that person to be able to control certain things while you're just doing the talking and everything. But that's the only thing you have to give them your Gmail account and stuff. But they've seen where people just log in on the same Gmail account. So they still don't have it where you could just actually have just a co-host on your StreamYard right now. Unless you trust that person to give them your login information first through Gmail. So I did want to say that real quick. Somebody asked about that again, as about the co-host thing. So yeah. So they, but hopefully they'll be working on it because so many people are steady asking about it that they'll soon have it that way. So you don't have to share an account. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, they are working on an option. They are working on one. That's why I said they're working on an option right now, so you don't have to. I guess they're working on an option right now, so you don't have to share an account. But right now, from what I seen from yesterday's show, they were saying that you still have to log into that person's account and stuff, and basically share it, and then that way you can, if that person has to leave, you could just go ahead and take over, or if you need to, or if, like for example, I use Pim, for example, if I need him to log in with me and stuff, I could just do the talking and he does the typing or whatever I need to do. I mean, he needs to do in the background of StreamYard, so. But the only way they have now is that you be able to use your Gmail, or through your Gmail. So hopefully they'll get that fixed soon in the near future.
So, just because there was a Plex question, I did a quick check on something.
Mm-hmm.
Plex has added something. I don't know how long it's been there. That's called pre-roll. If you enable cinema trailers on your device, you can configure and what's called movie pre-rolls. And what that is that's a little video. You know how Netflix and HBO have their little videos that show before all their TV shows and movies.
Yep.
You can make your own and have that play before everything on your Plex.
Oh wow, that's good.
And you can even set it up like a list of them where it plays like a series of them or even randomly chooses one. And for people you share your library with, that will work for them as well, as long as they have cinema trailers turned on in their own settings.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of a neat little thing I found. I figured I'd throw out there.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Look at my settings now. I'm mad. The 101, I didn't really talk about any new apps updating. I was going to mainly go over that more tomorrow. But as far as real quick, one app that did update was the Cinema HD 2.3.0, Untouched APK, and that's one of them that updated on. Wait a minute, just clicked off of it. That just updated today, and freeze version 0.6.6, which is like a Deezer downloader for music. That updated yesterday, the day before yesterday. And I'll get more into the list of the different APKs that may have updated over the weekend on tomorrow's show. Oh, also on the 5th, Zenny TV version 1.3.9 updated as well. And last one I'll read real quick is Redbox TV updated too. Version 4.7.6 is updated as well. So those are a few of the apps that's updated in the last few days. And also, the one is another channel you can go over there and check out. He has, I binged watched a few of his videos. He does great work at what he does. As well as we know so many talented people in the community. He, Maul, Terror, DJ Things, so many people in our community is very talented in their field of what they do, of expertise. The one-on-one is one of them. It's, we appreciate for what all you do in the community. So definitely go over there and let me see. Check out some of his videos, latest videos, and some of his work. One second. Real quick before we go. Okay, what is this right here, Pen? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's
This
just
is what. Go
what
ahead.
it's what mine posted earlier.
Okay, okay. The Pen posted what Mark posted earlier to piggyback off of the Plex roll pre-rolls.
Yep, and if you go to YouTube, there's actually a lot people have shared. There's been a lot of pre-rolls shared that people have made on YouTube.
Wow. YouTube like Google is full of information. Just have to search it.
Yeah. Most of the pre-rolls are between 5 and 8 seconds, so it means it's easy to tell when it's a video telling you about pre-roll or a video that's actually a pre-roll that you can utilize.
Okay. And this is the one-on-one channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you get all the notifications when we post another video. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and say our goodbyes. We're going to start with Urban Kings.
Hey. Huh?
Say your goodbye.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Blammo, could you tell us about your Telegram group and let us know about your Telegram group while you're saying your goodbyes?
Yeah, just be respectful, have a profile picture, and that's about it. Thanks for having me on. Have a great rest of your week. Be safe. Take it easy.
Okay. Thank you, one-on-one. Yes, and we'll be posting his Telegram group. Let's see if I find it. I don't have your link. I'm gonna need your link. I don't have your link for your Telegram. I don't know why I don't have it. I might have accidentally deleted it. So you can post it if you like. Because I don't have it. Urban, are you ready to say your goodbyes?
Yeah, my fault. I was eating and I didn't know what was going on.
Are you ready to say your goodbyes and tell me about your Telegram group real quick?
Thanks for having me. My Telegram group is for my add-on if you want to join. No drama, just there just for news and stuff.
Okay. And if you put it there, I'll put it in the chat. Your Telegram group. If you can put it up, put it in the side chat or something. Also, Maldib, peanut butter.
Appreciate everybody tuning in today. Appreciate you letting me on the show. Give my 2 cents on a few things. Do want to throw this out there for some people that I'm hoping uh, by the end of this year for January 1st to be taking public the Steam and Stream website. That's actually going to be becoming a reality with content out as far as recipes, cooking, different things along those lines, and including tips and information on streaming in general as well.
Ooh, we're very much looking forward to that. So I'm definitely going to be watching out for that for sure. Pen.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody for coming through for the morning show. Appreciate everybody. I want to thank the panel as well for coming through. And until next time, peace out. Everybody stay safe and take care.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming on. I'd like to thank Blammo, Terra, Urban Kings, and the Butcher for blessing the panel today, as well as Ken for being on the panel today as well. I'd like to thank the side chat because we like to chat and not have a show. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming out because you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here, and we really appreciate it. And friends don't let friends, Miss MS7 Morning Show. And we will see you tomorrow morning on the MS7 Morning Show at 9:35 a.m. With that being said, we are out. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Have a great day.